We are living now in times when artificial intelligence is becoming the norm, and people, more than at any other time in our history, are losing themselves, forgetting about themselves, and this is a case of self-identification and attachment. And when we do this, even for one moment, or more than just one moment, sometimes can be minutes, days, months, and even years, or an entire life, where we forget about who we are and why we are here. Some people even reach the point where they lose contact with reality, and they follow simply nature's instinct. They are programmed, or we are programmed by nature. This is the default programming. We don't have to follow it. We can override these commands, these instincts, these tendencies, and follow our own path. But this is an exception rather than the norm. So, like I mentioned in previous videos, is necessary to observe ourselves, to become identified with the observer inside of us, which is the real self, the true being that we really are. And when we pay attention to everything that happens inside our mind, we pay attention to feelings, we pay attention to thoughts, we pay attention to sensations, emotions, even to external events, we realize that all these things are external. And at the same time, none of these things is who we are. These are just things we have, things we experience, things we see. But they don't define, or should not define, who we are, our own existence. So this is a daily exercise, and we should not be so hard with ourselves. We should have a little bit of compassion, a little bit of kindness, because this happens to everyone, unless we awake. We are subject to the whims of the ego. And in more occasions than not, we will forget about ourselves. But if we take the discipline of trying to pay attention to our environment, our inner state, and everything else that happens inside let's say our atmosphere, our own environment, even internal and external, we will be able to discover that we are asleep. And this is a desirable thing, even if we don't have the means to solve the situation right now. We can at least become aware of our own dream state. We are dreaming all day long. So if we decide to take on this discipline of paying attention to everything that happens and take the role of the observer, rather than one of the actors in this drama that is called life, we can discover a lot of things about ourselves. And these are very useful things. Like I said in a previous video, I recommend you to take a diary, a journal, and write down your experiences, your discoveries, and you'll have a treasure trove that you can use for your own spiritual growth. I hope this is useful to all of you, and as usual, I ask you to please like this video, comment if you have questions, and subscribe to the channel if you feel this is valuable. And I hope to see you again in the next one. Take care.